As it please you.
Oh shit. I'm a moron. I'm like looking what they're saying and just completely forgetting that I should be running towards the lane. So welcome everybody. Stuck in a base. I was just reading like, that's a good point. I have a lot of damage. Don't I? Alright, let's get to the easy camper. Actually, probably it's gonna be worth it, I'd say. So it's gonna be Lycan in the jungle. I already played a few games, probably too easy. I win 3 games with Lycan already, and they were just too easy. You think it's worth it? Oh, come on, bro. I'm a Lycan. That's not how it works.
He has to take it.
Exactly, bro. Thank you. Don't take it. Don't take it.
Just don't block the next spawn, please.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Wolves need no
Don't
one.
take it. Is he serious? I mean, you can be leeching XP of an Evermore at this point. It's not really a big deal. Evermore can get farm and it's gonna be completely okay. Oh my god, how selfish that guy can be. I need to take it at least like 2 times, honestly. I mean, that's how this hero works. Oh, he's gonna be screaming at everybody.
Just harass him, bro.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's keep it. I'm not really sure how loud it is, because on a recording... this guy... I would need to go away from this, it seems. Like, he really wants to pull, apparently. This guy might be a fucking problem. In the long run. Oh my god, you know what? You're done. Goodbye. Don't take it, so... Oh my god, this... Like, okay, it means nothing. It means nothing. The first 4 minutes, it means nothing. You can re-leech the XPs and then leave him, right? Alright, so we're gonna get... what do we need right now? Don't take it. I'm still...
To none.
Well, you fucking blocked it, bro. He blocked it. That's what he did. He blocked it.
Wolves will feast.
Oh, okay. He blocked it himself. Right now, it's lane pushing. You know what? This is too funny. This is too funny. Alright. Well, sometimes it just happens. But then again, this game, I'm definitely worried a little bit. Because as I said, I won 3 games in a row. And previously, I won 2 games yesterday. So we might be in a spot that I'm gonna be getting Smurfs type of players, right? And I really don't like Smurfs with me playing. Because there's one thing called... They don't really give a shit. They are Smurfs, so fuck it. I had a lot of these situations happen when they were like Smurfs saying, well, you should play ranked if you don't want us to play in with you. They were picking like, they picked literally 3 agility heroes as last 3 picks. And see, that is the reason why there should be a support on the lane, because that guy can definitely get better outcome if there's a support. See? Of course I knew it. The second... Why do you think I muted him? Why do you think I muted him, bro? Exactly for this reason. That he is an idiot. He doesn't understand the game. That he should be protecting the carry. Okay, we're gonna try this. I don't think I can do it. If I'm gonna blocking correctly, I might be able to. There we go. So we're gonna kill this camp and go back to the base. We can still win. It's not really an easy... decision. I would like to stay maybe for 1 more, but we can't really do it. So right now, okay, look at this guy's gameplay, right? He's on a top lane at this point, leeching XPs off support utility type of a hero, right? She's not getting any money. I mean, not really. She's not gonna be getting amazing items at this point, but getting levels, meaning the arrow or the Starstorm, that's huge. That's huge. But right now he cannot, because this guy went like, you know what, I'm gonna be leeching the XPs. This could be level 5 already, which is a big deal. Which is a big deal. Her chances of killing something will be probably better without the guy. Alright, let's go back to the farming. But you know, the moment he said, don't get this camp, I knew something is wrong. Nice. We can still win, I don't really It was a first blood, which is unfortunate. Jacket was gonna get probably a lot of items, but you know, I cannot help him. Like myself, I cannot help him. I need to farm effectively as a Lycan. That is the way to play Lycan. I'm gonna be active as soon as I get Vladimir. Then I'm gonna be switching towards pushing. I play Lycan as a pusher. I think it's beneficial for the win ratio, winning the matches. Because if you do play Lycan as a if you do play Lycan as a... I'm gonna be doing it, by the way. But right now, in the end of the game, it's okay.
Of course.
If you play Lycan as a source of damage, I don't think it's the best thing. I think the best thing is to play him as a jungler. I'm fucking... What am I saying? I'm looking at the minimap, looking at the guy just dying again. Look, thinking how fucking stupid the AA is. But yeah, the best thing is the push. Definitely. Plus, I think you can definitely reach a decent win ratio with pushing. With Lycan as a carry, it is not that beneficial for a team because it's more items to come. Like, my item build is level 7, Vladimir pushing. Tier 1s should be falling just because I just have those items, right? The other thing is being Lycan with the Necromicon, right? Was there a... Okay. We can actually look for the better one, maybe. Never mind. Bloodseeker missing, huh? I don't think the egg gives a shit. It's just kind of observation. My humble observation, right? We're getting kills, though. Nevermore is not gonna have too much farm, but I think it's still okay. So one thing that changed about the Lycan is also... I don't think I played it. That's the thing. I don't think I played the Lycan that's been changed, so... the additional thing is that these wolves get invis on level 5, or level 3 of theirs. And on top of it, you get... You get really interesting ability.
Of course.
When you're gonna reach level 7, which means they're gonna get passive regen, 15... I think it's a 15 HP per second. Right, I think it is. Which is huge, like that is absolutely huge. 15 HP per second, then you can even solo rush at the time.
A shift in power.
Alright, resend it. Click, 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 come on. Click it.
Indeed.
I wrote it. I wrote it. There we go, alright. So right now I don't receive the damage. The wolves have 80% magical resistance, so they don't give a shit, but I would kinda give a shit. Alright. So we have, 7 minutes in. I do have my item, pretty easy. Even though I couldn't start perfectly, because normally I would go back and forth from these camps, pretty much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna scout for him.
The wolf is at your door. What I miss?
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm under attack.
Alright, I'm gonna give him the kill.
The owner of my house.
He deserves it. Plus the storm, it's a utility, so it's better that way that he gets it.
Attack.
Okay, I'm gonna upgrade the courier.
Thank you. He's not thy my souls. The wolf runs.
Yeah, we can get him. Spectre, Spectre! What the fuck you are doing? Little Spectre. How could he...
Mirana, don't waste your time, he's retarded.
Look at the courier. It's refusing to go back. That is a glitch. Like, I was thinking last game, or last 2 games, like, what is happening with the courier? He's stuck on the camps. But that is not problem of the players, just, refusing to be normal. That is actually a problem of the game. The game glitched, or the patch kinda glitched away a certain way, that if the courier flies over the camp, it seems, it glitches out. Which is amazing to me, like, that is such a feature. Can exist only in Dota 2. Okay. So next item is gonna be Necro. I'm gonna go back to the base, I don't have any mana left. So I'm gonna finish these camps and go back to the base. Get the Necro going. First we gotta finish the Staff of Wizardry. pretty good beginning. Lycan is still, as you see, pretty viable in the jungle. It is decent thing to have. We could do Roshan technically if there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, I think his bot.
The mic, hold on a second. It's very low. Like, I don't understand these levels of game volume. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna do a few things. I want to hear him, and I cannot.
So you say.
Nice. I know for a fact that the volume is different in a video. Okay, we're gonna push the tower on the top lane.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Shall we?
Stop.
Yes.
Your
See, I can now
bottom
hear him.
tower
So hopefully
is
for you,
under
it's gonna be. I mean, he's not talking all the time, so I guess it's okay. But I want you to hear him.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Does it please you?
The game volume may be too much. I need to work with this a
Your
little bit.
bottom tower has fallen.
Renta. Gather wolves! Beware the
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
All right.
In my father's
So far, so good.
name.
So Necromicon, of course, level 3. It is not necessarily against any hero, like here. Of course, against heroes. Maybe Bloodseeker would be getting Shadowblade, so against him it might be.
Indeed.
But the fact is, it is really good for pushing. So if there's just 5 seconds off that the enemy team maybe is in a team fight or they are pushing the other side, I can push as effectively as the whole team almost.
For the honor of my house.
With the Necromicon and the Wolves. Plus, of course, the Howl later on, which gives you bonus damage to everything of yours. Plus, it doesn't really matter if you're gonna cast it or if it's already casted. It's gonna get the bonus damage nevertheless. Yeah, we can get him. I mean, he can get him. I don't really need to be there. There's additional dudes.
You had your warning.
Plus, what I can kind of see is the fact that they don't have too much that can use against me to stop me. They don't really have much disables.
As must be.
Sorry, many disables, I guess.
Yes.
They have Bloodseeker ulti. I cannot run, obviously.
enemy's middle
You know, like
tower
with the full
has
movement
been
speed, that
denied.
would be beneficial for him more than me. But still. She doesn't have too many items. I can definitely do some damage there.
The wolf runs. Hunting.
Kind of wondering why she doesn't have a farm, like, at all. I would be kind of expecting something else than what she has already.
For the wealth of my house. Indeed. Onward.
Nice. That's good.
Run the trail.
Uh-oh. Alright, see? Like, they don't have anything to stop me. If I'm in Lycan form, there's no Bloodseeker ulti. There's nothing. There's literally nothing they can do.
Call to battle.
No certain stun, no certain disable. So BKB, even in this case, is completely pointless.
The wolf
I'm gonna be going for the
runs.
full push strat.
Now my wolves will feast. In savage fury.
I'm gonna go back to the base, obviously. See, the wolves, they're very effective.
Of course.
You can do Roshan level 7. I didn't do it, of course, because I'm not comfortable doing it. I'm not really sure if the regen is enough. On a paper, the regen from a Vladimir, right-click, of the wolves, and regening, sorry, life-stealing. Do you want to get it? He can get it, I don't care that much.
So
And
you say.
the passive regen, maybe enough. Just maybe just enough.
Yes.
I don't think it is, but... Let's see. You can go bot
As
lane.
must be. Fealty to none.
I'm over here.
Not yet.
Here I am.
Beware the wolf. As it please you.
Spirit, away.
Shadows, I'm not ready. I'm under attack.
You have learned nothing.
Rip your throat.
Nice. I'm not really that fast anymore.
Pass it, please, sure.
That was actually good. That was decent team play.
Tasty
Yeah, we can do it.
morsel. I love to battle.
So look at the regen. Vladimir plus. The good thing is, if he stuns them, they go invis.
Attack!
So they can actually tank it even more. Storm is away from this action.
My
Let him take it.
Roshan
Take it.
has fallen to the Radiant.
Your shit hero. Agility bullshit nonsense.
hunting.
Storm was too far, it would take too long. But then again, he's not really dying too, so it's fine.
Onward.
I don't necessarily need it, like, my role is not to get the best items in the world. My role is to get the towers. That's it. That is the role for me.
I rip your flesh.
Their pick is shitty. Like, let's be honest, Bloodseeker, Spectre, and Lone Druid in the same team, that is not a good thing. And I'm seeing it in I guess most of the games, unfortunately, that people just can't pick. Even last game, like, people just can't pick. And then they think, like, well, it's not a problem to pick, it's just, you know, other
The
circumstances.
wolf is at your door.
Most they're justifying the bad pick with something else.
Dire's
It's
structures
really about the
are
bad picks.
fortified.
Most of the times. This makes no sense. So we're gonna push this tower. I'm needing my groups, by the way.
The enemy's bottom tower
there we
has
go.
fallen.
We can't really push further. Even though there's not too many disables, but I don't have one
As
thing.
must be.
I don't have TP right now. So I'm not gonna do it, just to be safe.
On the trail. Onward.
Alright. Just to be 100% safe.
Mine now.
Because I'm completely pointless if I have the Rupture on me as a Lycan. I mean, I can't run. It's impossible.
So you say.
Alright.
Beware
Yep, their pick is
the
shitty, but
wolf.
then again, I think Lycan, I can at least show how to play Lycan. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be saying they lost already, but it's pretty close to it.
Your top tower
They're not really
is under
gaining
attack.
too many items. They're keeping with
Fealty
pretty
to
shitty
none.
combination of items.
Metamorphosis.
I think we might got it already.
Wolves need no armor.
Okay. I was kind of thinking they might be attacking her, but I don't think that was the case. Yeah, one thing about the one certain hero that is on their team, Spectre. I think that hero is totally shit. I don't know. Of course, that hero can win, I guess. Any hero can potentially win, but Spectre is just a really shitty hero.
Nobly done.
Really, really shitty hero. It cannot really do anything on the lane. It's not beneficial to have Spectre on the lane. That hero, to me, is probably
Call to
the
battle.
worst carry. And I have read a topic. I was actually going through the play Dota. What are the best carries? You know, the classic questions that's been basically
middle
asked
tower is
since the
under attack.
beginning of any game happened. What is the best thing for this certain... And people are like, oh, Spectre, that's a fucking no way.
Your middle
Spectre
tower
is shit
is
on
under
public.
attack.
Because on the public, people...
The wolf runs.
I don't know, maybe in competitive, a lot of times you actually
Your
gain
middle
more
tower
room
is
than in the
under
public.
attack.
Like honestly, people in the public may be more crazy, more roaming, more everything. I've seen games, competitive games.
Not yet. Kill by one right. Thrown to the wolves. So you say.
It's pretty farmed.
Killing spree. Yes.
Can't really do too much. They don't have a vision right now because there's
not
no
time yet.
Mr. Bloodseeker. I cannot really kill them.
As must be.
Alright, that's good. I still got a win.
Dominated. The wolf runs. No,
Alright, next item after the Necromicon. I don't have a... You know, the game, that kind of shows you that you just didn't even notice that you don't have boots. That means the opponent team is not really doing too much. If I just noticed. I just noticed. I haven't even looked what I have in inventory, by the way. the whole game. I just didn't need to. I literally did not need to look what my items are.
Go.
That is interesting.
Call to battle.
I guess we need to get there.
Ah, my instincts are keen. Hunting. Master. I'm not ready.
Oh my god, fucking yeah. Oh thanks, that's actually gonna help me.
Shredded. I'm under attack. On the trail. Gather wolves.
I can't fucking deal with fucking 4 heroes.
Onward.
I didn't get any crit, unfortunately.
Indeed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well played is very annoying. Very annoying.
Feel.
Is he giving me damage on purpose? I mean, I'm a fucking Lycan.
Attack.
Oh!
Why did you stop it? Lol.
Well, he was fucking arrowing. I was gonna fight. But he missed. At least this guy avoided. I don't think he avoided for specifically. I think he's just went different road than he would normally be going. But Bloodseeker, what a laughable hero that is. I don't know, I'm sorry, but like Spectre is one thing, like that is just what a good hero. If, of course, just if there's nobody on the lane ever for first at least 10 minutes, then it can be a good hero. But which is not really the case in most games. But Bloodseeker, I felt they changed him enough to be useful, but that is just not the case. But this guy was in the other game too.
Fortified.
Not really performing well in that one too. With other people, of course. Which, yeah, I blame them, because I want to get good games. I want to be challenged as a Lycan. Especially as a Lycan, I want to have a challenging games.
Now my wolves will
And I won so far all 4 games I played, so I don't know.
As it please.
Which I mean, I wasn't expecting I'm going to be winning, 4 games in a row as a Lycan, especially. Because this hero is...
Course.
I felt they nerfed him, and the jungle is nerfed, so if somebody's bothering you maybe in the jungle, you're not really going to get the core items
Mine now.
fast enough, and going to be kind of a bother
For the
and
honor
dead
of
weight
my house.
for your team. But that's not really the case, so... It's pretty hard to push the fucking tier 2. I mean, there's no teamfight or nothing. Can't really get there.
The wolf.
See, there's already 3 heroes here. Yep.
Yes.
I can't really do it.
As must be.
What is this? Mirana, huh? Alright.
Gather wolves. As it please you.
Steeping. To the top lane. It's kind of obvious thing to do. If I had something, I would jump in.
Ah, my instincts are keen.
You know what? Let's get push at this point. We have a slight opening for the
I
push.
look to battle.
They should use, or I hope they used all the TVs.
Nobly done. Of course.
He hates
Your
you.
middle tower is under attack.
I rip your
Look at the tower just melting. Plus I can go into the base
The
if I want to.
enemy's bottom tower has your middle tower has fallen.
Come on, attack, attack. So they got middle tower, I'm gonna be getting... Oh, really? I was getting back to the base.
call to battle.
That is the gameplay? Alright.
Vanish.
Tooth and nail.
I'm gonna get the
Enemy's
base.
bottom tower has fallen.
What a great team. See, they already used the TPs and everything.
Not yet. Fealty to one.
Nice.
I'm fucked. Maybe not.
I'm under attack.
What is this? I have a pillar on
On
me.
the trail.
He didn't have a cooldown, or he didn't give a shit. At that point, he might not give a shit anymore. He was like, oh, fuck it. It happened, so fuck it. It's kind of weird, though. So Lycan's still playable, I would recommend it. The starting build, like, I was actually going through some suggestions. I didn't write it down. What?
Gather wolves.
I didn't. I played with it. Or some I played with one to kind of see it. I actually never used the function. It's actually really good. Kind of a... I didn't even know it's there because obviously I'm playing on a certain, I would say, level.
Is Rosh up? Roshan is up.
Roshan is up.
So you say.
Lycan.
We can do it. I can send minions.
Zap.
Zap. You can tank it for them if they want to.
Killing spree.
Like, they don't have the comparison that we have as a Storm. Like, Storm is really good mid-hero. Bloodseeker is not. To me, at least. So I'm gonna be pushing... See, it shows you what skills you should be using. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Does it please you?
The enemy's middle
gonna be getting the
tower
top
has
lane.
fallen.
Can we rush now?
Fealty to none.
There's not anybody to contest me, so should be easy.
Rent asunder.
The guide is interesting. So I was kind of looking through some guides. Some guides say like, oh, go for clarities. Some other guides say go for this
Enemy's
item.
top tower
For
has
example, Shadow
fallen.
Blade, which I think is a good item. You can get that. Because your wolves do have an invis, and so you can utilize it that way. As you are in
Roshan has
invis,
fallen to the radiant.
Immortality is
plus the wolves are
mine.
in invis, so you can go kind of for sneaky, almost like a sneaky push.
Of course.
You run through the enemies, get into the base, push very quickly with everything you have. So I've been through a few builds. I'd say it doesn't really matter if you have a courier, right? You can send the clarities, you can send the bezels. So I'd start with this, the classic, let's say, La Jungle build. But I don't really
Gather
care.
wolves.
You should get back, dude.
You mean him, huh? Alright.
I'm
So I'm gonna be doing what Storm does the best, pushing.
Your flesh.
Push out of Necromicon.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
The wolf runs.
Zap. Let the fun begin.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yep. Well, shit a pig. What can I say?
Savage fury.
See, they get the buff even after you're gonna cast them, so you don't need to be worried about like
The
rotating
enemy's
cooldowns.
top tower has fallen.
Does not really matter.
In my father's name.
So I think I'm gonna release
The
this
enemy's
Lycan
top
gameplay.
barracks has fallen.
We got normal jungle, nothing too special. Because I don't have the jungle with the new Lycan, so at least I'm gonna have one game with the new Lycan in the jungle. Of course, this game was based
The enemy's middle
the
barracks
gameplay and
has
everything on
fallen.
a not really such a great
The
team
enemy's
against
middle
us pick-wise.
barracks has fallen.
Which, you know what,
Now
unfortunately
high
that is the case
metrics.
for a lot of games. I don't want to say most, but maybe.
In my father's name. Unstoppable.
Alright, let's finish
The
this.
enemy's middle tower has fallen.
He's not died yet.
Can't breathe.
My instincts are keen. You die by the house of Ambri.
Can't really get there.
Gather wolves.
Alright, let's finish this. So this was a Lycan in the jungle.
Radiant
I felt it's gonna be
victory.
worse than it was. Oh, see, it's okay. I might have clicked that. Because yeah, you know what? I clicked it because it pissed me off. I hate these jumping windows of Valve because they always the how was your game? Unfortunately, always jumps in situation that the game is like 2 minutes and somebody
gift
leaves,
from
or in
the
the picking
night.
stage somebody leaves, and previously they ask you how was your game. I was like always like, oh fuck you, how was my game? I waited 10 minutes for it
A
and nothing
gift
happened.
from the night.
But it's gonna be with the Lycan, just to kind of showcase that it is still possible to jungle. It is still really good. Like, it's probably not the best jungler, efficiency-wise. That might be, I guess, Enigma. But it's still really good. You might go back once to the base. That's gonna be it. It is beneficial to go back to the base. It may seem like you're losing a lot of time, but let's say going back to the base from like a let's say jungle of yours, it's gonna take 1 minute around that. Not much than that. And delaying, Vladimir. If you would be delaying, like you have to, but still, if you wouldn't have to, you would be delaying the item by 1 minute and something, which technically, if you are talking about 7 minute mark and 8 minute mark, I don't think there's that much difference. So Lycan is still a really good hero. I like him. And that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching.